Gender identity is actually so much more complex and mysterious and interesting, and therefore I think art is such a wonderful tool to discuss and express this. Looking at these photos, we are confused and seduced, and we are startled, and we are actually touched by the beauty of the sexual and gender diversity. And the theme of today is getting closer, so I would invite you and open this exhibition by asking you to get closer.
Hallo, mijn naam is Jan Vering en we zijn hier in de Oude Kerk bij de opening van de Pride Photo Award 2014. Net is de awardceremonie geweest. Iedereen staat hier met een lekker glaasje bubbels. En wij gaan kijken of we wat winnaars kunnen spreken. Ik sta hier naast de juryvoorzitter Simon Nyami. There were 375 photographers who have sent in their work. Where do you begin? So many.
Well, there's 100,000 at the World Press. And I'm part of that as well.
So this is easy compared to that.
Yes, and you begin by the beginning. And you know, there's always a process. People are always overwhelmed by numbers. But a selection process is quite easy. It's only the last moment that becomes complicated. Because in this amount of images, there's a lot where the jury would very easily and quickly agree to keep out. And then the more, of course, you enter the hardcore, the potential winner, the greater the discussion starts. But at the beginning, it's very easy. It's just out, out, out. There are moments where things are tougher, when like half of the jury is split, the other half is. But here it was kind of easy.
Parisa, she's the winner of the big award. Why did she win specifically?
She won because she was not tackling the LGBT issue directly. She was talking about kids, and that was her kid, which had a certain effect, and indetermination of sex at a certain age. So she was not in the after, she was in the before. How does it work? And that was very interesting to see how things are constructed, whether they're helped or not helped, whether they're suppressed or repressed or not. So it was nice, and it was simply a beautiful story. That's again what I like. There's this in-between. We always tend to tell a story in an easy manner. I want to tell you about gays, I shoot a gay. I want to tell you about transsexuality, I shoot transsexuality. But then the series about the in-between. I mean, this kid, we don't know if he's transsexual, if he's gay or whatever.
No,
he just liked to dress up,
yeah,
like a couple of kids might like to do. But he doesn't tell us about what is going to happen with him. And this is this uncertainty, this potentiality that I like about this series.
Naast me staat de grote winnares van de Pride Photo Award, Parisa Taghizadeh. Ze is Brits-Iraans en ze woont in Nieuw-Zeeland, in Auckland. And you flew all the way from Auckland, New Zealand to Amsterdam to be here today. Fantastic. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's great.
So was it a big surprise you won, or did you already kind of expected it?
I really did not expect it at all. At all. I've never really associated this body of work with pride or with, you know, the sort of gender community, all those issues at all. You know, it was
It's interesting what you say, because can you tell us, what is your body of work about?
It's about a child being able to be who he wants to be. It was as simple as that.
This child is your son?
This child is my son, exactly. And I had a lot of issues with people, you know, children his own age, who couldn't really understand why he liked the things that he liked and why he wanted to dress up in girls' costumes or girls' clothes.
The more little children who like to dress up.
Precisely. And, you know, and one of my questions was, why is it okay for girls to dress up like boys or to dress like boys, but it's not okay for boys to, you know, and those issues around sort of gender identity started to kind of really come into my mind. And I wanted to celebrate this. I wanted to say, actually, it's a good thing, you know, whatever you want to be, whether it's dressing up as a girl or whether you want to dress up as Tarzan, it doesn't matter. The point is that the idea is that you have to be able to be
who you are.
Who you are, and to be able to express who you are and be theatrical if you want to be. And I think that's very much part of a child's natural development. I think it's a very healthy thing.
Wow, you must be a fantastic mom. I think so already. Just met you 2 minutes ago. Parisa, how's it going with your son now? I'm curious to find out, does he still like to dress up or?
Since my son started school, it all changed. Since he went to actually like to primary school and he interacted with, you know, the social things change quite a lot. The social demands and the pressures and how children like to respond to that. It changed. Would I call him a typical boy? No, I wouldn't say he's a typical boy. He is still.
What is typical at the end of the day?
Exactly, and he is still the same person that he is, and I think he's special in many respects. He has, you know, if you like to term masculine traits and feminine traits in the same way that we all do, he's absolutely like any other regular kid in that respect, you know. I still encourage whether he likes to do things like he likes to make jewelry. He has a lot of female friends that he's very close with. At the same token, he does all the boyish things as well, or things that we associate with boys too. So I think he's become a very well-rounded person because we allowed this to happen.
Exactly, because you have allowed this.
Exactly, my husband and I were very clear about that. And the one thing I always used to say to him, if people ever make fun of you because you like to dress up as a girl, it's not your problem, it's their problem, because they don't have the imagination.
Ik sta hier naast Juri Kempen, hij is de projectmanager van de Pride Photo Award. Hoe verschilt dit jaar 2014 met voorgaande edities?
Wat ik heel interessant vind dit jaar is dat we veel foto's hebben die op een hele creatieve manier, op een innovatieve manier werken aan die zichtbaarheid. Want het is een niche waar we mee bezig zijn, een heel specifiek onderwerp. Dus hoe vertel je dat verhaal op een nieuwe manier? En wat leuk is, hier zie je bijvoorbeeld een hele geinige, grappige manier om dat te doen. Till Death Do Us Part van de Britse fotograaf John Paul Evans. Die speelt met het thema huwelijk, een huwelijk tussen twee mannen. Wat voor de oudere generatie, want hij en zijn partner die je in de foto's ziet, zijn zelf ook wat ouder. Merken uit hun omgeving dat dat nog best moeilijk wordt gevonden. Hè? Mannen, houdt dat wel stand? Hè? They're strange homemakers, not normal homemakers. En daar spelen ze mee. Je ziet ze bij elkaar komen met die bloemen. Het eerste moment, de bruiloft. Een heerlijk moment. Dit verbeeldt voor mij heel erg. Je zit in een relatie en je bent enigszins tot elkaar veroordeeld.
Het is heel grappig deze, ja.
Een leuke verbeelding van de dood, een grappige verbeelding van de dood.
Ja, ik zeg leuk, maar ja.
De pakken en het afterlife, het leven na de dood.
Kan je nog eens misschien een ander persoonlijk hoogtepunt voor jou laten zien?
Een belangrijk verhaal wat je hier ziet is de homofobie. Wat die Russische wet die homopropaganda verbiedt, doet. Heel hard en rauw verbeeld. Je ziet de in elkaar geslagen mensen tijdens een parade, een demonstratie. Je ziet hoe de extremisten stenen gooien naar hun bus als ze daar samen mee vertrekken.
Ik sta hier naast Shahria Sharmin, runner-up van de categorie Getting Closer. Can you tell us something about your work, about these specific photos?
Actually, this work is my graduation. I'm just recently graduated from Bangladesh, one of the photography school, and this project is from for my school. I'm really proud of being a winner in the Proud Photo because I think these issues should have a platform, and this Pride Photo give us the platform to show this photographs, because in my country I know we have the restrictions, though we are a Muslim country. Though these people are abandoned from the society, they are totally hidden. I'm very proud that I can exhibit my photographs in a church. This picture is my favorite one.
Why is it your favorite?
Yeah, actually, when I was talking with her, she was telling me that she feels like one day she will wake up and see her as a totally woman. She looks like a woman. She dressed up like.
She looks beautiful.
She's not a woman. She wish she could be a woman.
You know, I'm very proud to be here in Amsterdam, because to me it's a very important work about a gay pastor in Argentina. Today, Argentina is a gay-friendly country, but it's very hard for LGBTB community to live there. And you know, I'm proud for for him, for Roberto González, because I'm speaking about his life. and it's a person who fought all his life for gay rights in Argentina.
Yeah, and is he happy with the result?
Yes, yeah, very happy. Yeah, it's an honor for him to have done a photo documentary, a photo story about his life.
The name of your series is
Harsh Beautiful, and it's trying to rebalance that so much contemporary images, particularly of gay men, are very much emphasizing their youth. It's very much about a sort of a glossy, youthful presence.
Yeah, they are what they are. Yeah.
Yeah. And these are also very heavily worked in post-production. Each one takes about 8 hours. But instead of trying to sort of extract the lines and wrinkles and smooth people over and make them look younger.
Because it's a trend to use Photoshop to the max.
Yeah. So instead of skin smoothing, this is sort of skin harshening. Trying to draw out something about the people, trying to show something more vulnerable. And it's meant to be very respectful, so it's about a resilience and a vulnerability rather than a sort of a smooth youthfulness. And it comes out of my own experiences of being a man in my 50s, being a gay man in my 50s. Really reflecting on life and sort of midlife crises and having to think about life in a very different way.
Wat bijzonder is aan deze serie, dit is gemaakt door een Spaanse fotograaf, Álvaro Laiz, die voor de tweede keer gewonnen heeft. Dit keer met een serie van de Warao in de Orinoco-delta van Venezuela. Wat hij doet, en dat vind ik heel bijzonder, hij volgt nomadische culturen en hoe zij omgaan, hoe hun tradities zijn rondom de derde gender. Wat we hier zien zijn tirawena's, zo noemen zij dat. De mannen die als vrouw leven, vrouwen die zich vrouw voelen, maar in een mannenlichaam geboren zijn. En we zien hen in hun thuisland, in die jungle. En we zien de gemeenschap. We zien ook in een bootje zien we zo'n gemeenschap zitten en we zien daar een tirawena opgenomen in die gemeenschap. En dat is, ik bedoel, ook dat in het Westen zijn we niet gewend. We zijn man-vrouw gewend. Het is niet makkelijk voor ze en ze moeten echt kiezen om te leven als vrouw. Dan worden ze geaccepteerd. Maar dat kunnen ze wel. Als je gemeenschap dat weet en dat herkent en je steunt in, misschien ben je wel gewoon derde gender. En je op die manier heel natuurlijk in zo'n leven, in je eigen rol. Nou, dat scheelt ontzettend veel pijn en moeite. Dus het is een mooi, positief verhaal om te delen met mensen.